Welcome to SuperStarcraftBros.
Platinum Thursday.
I'm Jay.
And I'm Iron Sparks.
And let's do this. I got some Coke Zero. I got some caffeine. Let's go! Let's do this. I watched Yes Man, I think earlier this week. It's been a very long week. I don't know where it started or if it's going to end.
Oh, yeah?
I love the scene when he pops out of the car. Jim Carrey pops out of the car and be like, oh, Red Bull! I don't like Red Bull, though. But caffeine's good.
I've never had Red Bull.
I sipped it once and went, this really tastes like bubble bath.
You've drank bubble bath before?
I think when I was little, I drank bubble bath. Because when you're little, you just try to eat and drink everything.
Kind of like toothpaste?
You know that's really dangerous?
I'm still here.
Like, you can get, like, severe fluoride poisoning from that.
I'm okay.
Did we use kid toothpaste with you?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm still okay either way.
I hope so. All right, Platinum Thursday. We have a PvZ for you guys today on Akilon Wastes, that lovely little patch of desert. Who's playing?
You know, this
you
is
couldn't tell. I was actually trying to hold the burp in before I was
only
done.
map we've been on this week.
Is it?
Yep.
Yeah, it's an Akilon Wastes type of week.
In our bottom right corner, we have our red Protoss Turkit.
Turkit good.
And his opponent, the blue Zerg.
DzikiKnur!
DzikiKnur.
DzikiKnur.
He lives.
That's kind of a fun name.
It's an interesting name.
I kind of like the k sound. All right, we got a spawning pull down for Nur.
And we're looking at a Forge Fast expand for Turkit.
Sounds like you're like insulting a turkey. You stupid Turkit.
I think being a turkey is insulting enough.
Those things are dumb. Seriously, can they really die by just looking up in a rainstorm?
Hey, that's a very dangerous thing. You know, like go on, you get the rain in your eyes.
We got the rain yesterday.
In your mouth.
Pouring rain, sunlight everywhere.
It rained yesterday?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't leave my room
I know.
after
I left, went outside, and went, what the? Because it's bright, there's sun coming through the windows. You walk outside, it's pouring rain. You're like, this doesn't match. What? Someone's confused.
But you know what is gonna match?
That's a big ramp to do a Forge Fast expand. What do you think? Is it maybe a little too risky on Akilon Wastes versus Zerg?
No.
All right. Well, the Zerg player is getting his own expansion as well.
You dropped on another gateway here. It's just a little slow.
All right, I guess. Well, yeah. I mean, you use the pylon as part of the wall. I guess it'll kind of speed it up. All right.
But speaking of part of a wall.
We had the back mineral cannon trick made famous by Maximus Pack from Lag TV. Shout out to you, awesome guys. They look like old dinosaurs. Did that one just do like a happy hop?
Are there young dinosaurs?
No, that's Zergling right there. He did like this happy, let's go hop, like he's Mario. See? He did it again! He did it again!
He just skips sometimes.
I know! Why?
Why
are they so happy?
Why aren't they happy?
Alright, looks like we have a complete wall off for Turkit just because he thought that these would head up.
Well, it's because he knows that the Lings are out. Because they killed the probe and the potential pylon.
The cannon is about to finish, and that'll block it all off, but it will defend him. But, you know, he could always go down there, destroy the destructible rocks, and use that as his exit to his base right there.
Yeah, or he can always just down the road just kill the cannon.
What? Not cannon!
No,
he's vital.
It is legit.
He's a vital part. He's a vital part. He's been canonized? I guess you would kind of have to kill him to do that, though. Usually you don't get canonized until you die.
That was a very large probe transfer.
Yes, it was.
Do you know the other day was the 20th anniversary of Power Rangers?
Yes. Yesterday was like the anniversary of great things. Martin Luther King Jr.'s I Have a Dream speech and Power Rangers. I'm pretty sure those aren't equal in greatness whatsoever.
They are equal in greatness.
One of them changed the course of American society.
What do you think?
Another one made us all think if you kick someone hard enough, their chest explodes with fireworks.
The other one, it really combined colors.
You know, the first one was kind of racist if you think about it.
No.
I mean, the Yellow Ranger was the Asian girl. The Pink Ranger was the blonde girl. The Black Ranger was black. And the leader was white. That was racist.
But he was the Red Ranger.
I know, the Green Ranger was the best. And then he turned into the White Ranger. Wait a moment!
He's been a few colors, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's rainbow.
I think he might be doing some more.
Him?
Him.
Like the guy with the long hair and the flute for a...
Yeah.
How do you fight with a flute knife?
How do you not fight with a flute knife?
True, I mean, that just demands to be swung at people.
I mean, it's like... It'd be like if Link fought with his ocarina.
That's kind of... There's only one ocarina
if
time.
you just, like, put the ocarina into
what are you
the
gonna do,
hilt
like,
of the
constantly,
Master
like,
Sword?
jam people's nose with the,
No,
mouthpiece?
you just attach that to the hilt of the Master Sword.
So what, you make a club? You're supposed to hold the really sharp blade and swing it at people?
No, like, you can play music while cutting people.
Kind of like whistling wind. Alright, let's go back to the game. What do we got?
A quick recap. We have a couple star gates about to finish for Turkit.
Turkit.
Nur took his third and is getting Overlord speed and a Roach Warren, and we are now caught up to the game.
And, you know, very interesting, coming out of those Stargates for Turkit are Phoenix. This is going to be very, very interesting. And that Overlord, it was destroyed. I'm not quite sure if it scouted out the Stargates.
Well, you know, I can let you know that. Because they did.
So he does know they're there. This is going to be very interesting. I think it's a good call from Turkit. Both players have kind of just macroed up and built in their own base. There is a small Zergling pack. This isn't going to be able to do much against Turkit.
But, you know, this can lead to something that can do much. You get those annoying, OP, stupid Swarm hosts, and you'll win the game.
I take it you don't like them.
No.
They're kind of cool. They're fun in the campaign.
Well, they're not fun in multiplayer.
Maybe you should play Zerg.
I don't play Zerg.
Yeah.
I'd
You have to get a new decal, and Comic-Con's not till next week. Or not next
Next
week! Vegas Comic-Con's coming. No, Comic-Con doesn't come back till next year.
So you're saying it's like an annual event?
Yeah, it is. That's a lot of Phoenix. When do you think he's going to move out?
I think he'll move out when the time calls.
Alright. Gateways do finish up, adds up a little bit more production to Turkit. Back at Nur's base, he is destroying the rocks, linking his second and third base. Great idea. And let's see, he did get the infestation pit. He has Evo chamber just popping out. He's getting the speed upgrade for the roaches. And a couple spines. Where are those popping up at? By the third?
Probably.
And here we go. The fleet of Phoenix are moving out. They are going to get spotted by this Overlord, who unfortunately is going to die from the little laser beams. So we'll probably see, hopefully, some Spores go up. Spores are an excellent defense to the Phoenix just because of how weak the Phoenix is. Was he expecting some type of drop?
I guess. But, you know, there are a couple infestors out on the field. I'm not sure how I feel about him going that route opposed to the Swarm host. But, you know...
If he targets those Phoenix. Here we go. We do have damage going down on the second for Nur. Looks like he picked up the Queen and did get it. We got a couple drones getting picked up now. Spore does finish, though, and forces the Phoenix to move away.
That's an egg.
He picked up an egg?
It's like, why is that not dying? The drone should be dead by now.
And, you know, he does have some pretty good control with the Phoenix. He's been moving around, but he's going to continue to snipe off some Overlords. It does look like the Lings did collapse the rocks to the third, giving him a little bit more protection. And looks like Turkit is going to maybe head home or just continue the hunt for Overlords.
But, you know, now he does have this double robo, so, you know, really could be seeing Colossus coming.
I'm not sure about how much resources he did dump into the double Stargate and the Phoenix. It doesn't feel like those have paid for themselves yet. I mean, he has gotten rid of a couple Overlords, but I mean, it really hasn't supply blocked Turkit. Oh, that Overseer was like, "Yeah, I'm free! Damn it! Go away!"
It has supply blocked him a few times.
Oh, actually, no, we do get the supply block right here. I think I was looking at the wrong supply. I mean, it is going to supply block from a little bit. He does have 2 Overlords on the way. We have pathogen glands going for the infestors, and we do have upgrades for the roaches, so that's not bad. I almost called them infestation pits.
But, you know, now we also have these Phoenix present. It's going to prevent the Overlords from going out and scouting. So Kerr's more or less living in the dark right now.
And it's definitely going to allow him to build up a good Colossus count. Mm-hmm. And it looks like he's going to take his third now. A great call, and he's doing the exact same thing as Nur and knock down his rocks. So it buys him a couple couple moments, and the Phoenix are just continue to scout around the midfield, and I'll see what's going on. Hey, free roaches and lings. I'm actually kind of surprised we don't see a Hydra Den yet.
Yeah, I think Kerr's really going to be banking on these infestors because I think he has a feeling that he's not going to commit to this air play.
Yeah.
Just because he hasn't seen any other Void Rays or Oracles. Or...
I do know that Sky Toss has become a very prominent build with the pros. I don't know if it's still going. But, I mean, we don't watch pros too much, guys. We watch you. So, send us your replays.
You guys want to know the last time I watched a pro?
What?
When Maximus Black was on the main stage at MLG.
That was fun. That was awesome.
That was a long time ago,
I felt bad
too.
for him. That was a long time ago.
But, now there is a Spire down, so there is going to be some contestation for the air.
But, unfortunately, the Phoenix half out in the clump of Overlords. They're going to be able to destroy... Oh! Fungal Growth down on the Phoenix. It's actually going to allow them to hold in place, and the Spore Caller is going to... Actually, that's not even the Spore. I just forgot that it's an animated attack now for...
It's a projectile.
And it does look like he's going to be able to chain these together and knock out the entire Phoenix fleet, making them...
But you know what I found funny?
That was nice. They always look like mini Death Stars.
You want to know what I found funny? The infestors all do go up, do it, walk back. Go up, do it, walk back.
It's kind of like doing a presentation in like high school. You have to get up in front of the room. Each infestor was like showing they could do it.
But they all went together.
Yeah, well, it was the support group, and then you had to go do it on your own, though.
I don't think he's that upset. I mean, they did their job. They killed a lot of Overlords. They gave him his superiority on the map, kind of. I mean, it also forced the Spire.
Yeah, I mean, it did force the Spire. I don't know if that's a great thing because Colossus are now on the field.
But look at all these Stalkers.
But I mean, if Nerd does goes Corruptor, yeah, I mean, there is a lot of Stalkers, but I mean, there's going to be 10 more Roaches out. They do have the Infestors out.
But
so
we have these Void Rays.
Both army compositions could be really good if the Zerg player kind of augments his army with some type of air unit to attack the Colossus.
Which, one thing about the Zerg is he has the upgrade superiority.
He does. I mean, he's working on 2-2 right now. I don't think we have any upgrades for the Protoss, do we?
We don't. I was about to say we don't have a Forge, but here we go.
Okay, it looks like he's getting attack 1 now. Here we go. We do have attack on the Fallen Rocks for Nur. It looks like Turkit is going to try and do some type of flanking move, but I don't think the Rocks are going to hold in time. It looks like the units might be able to break in or just stand there. That sucks. Void Rays are now in the mix. We do have Focal Growth down on the main Protoss army. The Colossus are in the center, able to rain down their terrible, terrible thermal lances.
But these fungals are going to start taking their toll on this army.
One Colossus down.
Oh,
look at that! Hidden Immortal. Fine array at those roaches. Where did all these Void Rays come from?
I showed them to you.
I don't even remember them being built.
It's because you don't listen to me.
Nur is down to about 87 supply now. It is climbing because he is rebuilding his forces, but Turkit is now on the march down to Nur's base, and he can start warping in and building as many units as you want because he's practically at the 200 food supply cap. Roaches wiggling their big old blue butts.
Well, those are infestors.
Sorry, same thing.
But that battle could have been close if there weren't them reinforcing Stalkers, because those fungals were doing a lot of work.
They were.
They eliminated all the shields from the Stalkers.
I really think the Void Rays helped a lot in that battle because there wasn't really anything to hit them,
yeah.
And because they weren't sitting next to the rest of the Protoss Death Ball, they weren't getting fungal.
Exactly.
Turkit decides not to go in. He does pick off a Creep Tumor. He's got an Observer with him to allow him to spot anything like that, or any type of burrowed unit, though Nur doesn't have burrowed just yet. And I like that Nur is getting Corruptors. That is definitely going to be the answer to the Void Rays and the Colossus.
They can also just answer that, and then later on, you get Broodlords.
Yeah. Which those things are very slow, very vulnerable to attacks. But if you can get them in a good unit composition, maybe with a really good swarm
or if you
on the
just
ground,
get a lot of them.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times the Broodlings will keep a lot of stuff back. Alright, here we go. That's a lot of Creep Tumors. Looks like a couple Queens are going to be able to pick off. We'll zoom out real quick. There goes the Queens and all the Creep Tumors. Unfortunately, that was some creep pooping in vain. Creep Tumors go down. It looks like Turkit is being very conservative, just picking up the Creep Tumors. He does miss the expansion for Nur over there in the left-hand side of the map. Leaves that Observer out. Looks like he's trying to draw the Zerg player out of the creep so he gets a little bit of an advantage.
I don't know. I think right now Turkit should just go for it.
I think he's fine. I mean, he's practically maxed out. He can get 3 more supply in.
But the longer he waits, the more
Yeah,
opportunity he gives his opponent.
I mean, he's allowing his opponent to set up another base. He's rebuilding his queens now. Turkit is getting into a position that I don't even know if... I mean, Nur, I don't even know if Turkit knows where Nur is, but he might. Does he have the observer following him? Following the units?
It's right here.
Alright, so he knows where the infestors are. He doesn't know where the main army is, but
he could have seen
they're like trading places now. He should spot him if one of them touches the tower. Yeah, he should know they're right there now. What do you think Nur's gonna try? Some type of attack the base, or?
No.
All right, here we go. Corruptors are running away. Roach is running away. They're trying to get back to the creep and the infestors. And it does look like they get back to the creep, but that creep is receding because all the creep tumors were destroyed by Turkit's army, who is, I think he's supply blocked. I don't think there's anything he can build except for maybe another observer.
But like, what's he waiting for?
I don't know. Maybe he's waiting for like a war trumpet, like a charge, someone to run in with the flag. I don't know why you'd make the guy with the flag go first because he has no weapons.
But you can use the flag.
Yeah, but I mean that.
Did you see the Patriot?
I know that's really.
That's like.
Oh, here we go.
That's being killed by America.
Here we go. Position goes to Turkit on this one, and the mothership core does move in now. We do have some fungal growth going down on the ground units.
So, you know, the fungal actually landed on everything but those voids.
Yeah, unfortunately they are a little too far back. Corruptors are gone. We have infested Terran getting thrown out by the infestors who are going to try and run away. It looks like they're going to stay and fight, and I think once all the Zerg units have been crushed, this might be GG. And I think Turkit's going to take the win, unless somehow Nerd gets out DTs or something.
Well, you know, one behind Dark Shrine.
Yeah,
it
totally.
applies to all races.
It absolutely does. Could you imagine a Dark Templar Marine? That would be funny.
I mean, it wasn't OP enough.
Maybe.
Or wait, that's a ghost.
If only they could use the machine gun, that'd be nice. It'd be nice you could pick the weapon that your team has. Looks like the 4th does go down for Ner.
The 4th will fall.
Or 4th. Bunch of zealots do stream in. It does look like Turkit is definitely a little low on minerals right now. He's probably going to take another base, but honestly, go take it, Turkit. Take it. Take it good. The Colossus is like, no, I am not walking on that sand. I'm going to go up on the rock. The rock. You know what I would have done if I was Nerd? Just poop out creep from those overlords.
You know what I would do if I was Turkit?
I wonder if the Corruptors are like playing the Jaws music in their head as they hunt the map. Like, we can get us back into the game. We can do this.
Like, just take all this. Just take all of this and put it right here. I mean, like, I don't know.
What
are you waiting for?
Maybe he just... I think he's just playing conservatively. Cause, I don't know, but every time he moves the army out, it almost gives Nur a chance to go in and do some damage to his base. Because
he's won every single battle, hands down, eyes closed.
We do have the continued upgrades going. It looks like Shield is going to finish for Turkit, but it looks like level 3 Carapace is going to end. I don't know. Maybe Turkit's just trying to break the army and then win that way. I don't know.
Break what army? He's broken the army 2 times already.
Hey. It's Zerg. They rebuild quickly.
Okay.
Alright, here we go. Hopefully this is the last engagement. We're going to zoom out. Corruptors are targeting the Colossus. Fungal growths go down on all the Protoss units. The Void Rays are strategically placed again, but a couple of them did get grouped in with that. Oh my god, I think the Colossus just duplicated themselves on the battlefield. And, GG already!
The Void Rays were strategically placed?
Strategic. I just wanted to say strategic.
No, like, A moved.
A.
Moved.
Gotcha. Alright, supply
now,
is
A move into his
definitely in Turkit's favor. This is not the time to... What are you hunting for? So then, Nintendo DS.
So hey, I just killed all of this army.
Yeah.
Let me sit back and wait, because I want to kill his army more.
So, while we wait for him to commit, if you guys haven't seen the news, the Nintendo company is coming out with the Nintendo 2DS. And I find it weird and silly. How do you feel?
Well, it is an alternative.
It is.
It's cheaper.
I mean, I don't know about you. I don't use the 3D feature. I love the 3DS. I love the graphics capabilities. It's nice. I have the Legend of Zelda one, so it's gorgeous. I love the directional pad on it.
I know a lot of complaints about the 2DS is it doesn't fold.
Yeah, it's like a tablet type thing.
And like the round pad and the other stuff is centered, so it's not really comfortable.
Yeah. So I don't.
But you know what else I didn't like?
What?
That it took him so long to end this game.
At least he GG'd. I think that's what he was waiting for. Like, he didn't want to destroy the buildings. He wanted to just make the guy GG.
Just destroy the buildings and do it.
Alright, guys. Leave a comment down below on how you think the game went and or your thoughts and opinions on the Nintendo 2DS. Hit that like.
That's like a second DS.
I know. It's... like, subscribe, share. We'd greatly appreciate it.
Send us in your replays at...
You're not going to get this right this week, are you? Send us your replays at SuperStarcraftBros@gmail.com. We cast every game, bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and diamond, and every now and then a little bit of masters and grandmasters. We'd love to get your game. Have a good week. We'll see you on Friday. Good luck, have fun.
GG.